Hey guys, what's up? It's Anushka. Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So today I'm back in the kitchen talking to you guys. Haven't done this in a while. We've been doing a lot of vlogging things, but today we're going to be kind of making some madeleines, you know, and kind of it's a gloomy day today, so I want to make some madeleines, maybe do a little bit of iced coffee, maybe do some glaze. You know what? I don't know, we're gonna see. But before we get into today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, follow me on all that social media, and you know what? Let's just get into it. Okay, so today we're going to be making Cupcake Jemma'S Madeleine recipe. And you guys know that I am like Cupcake Jemma'S #1 fan. I literally am just obsessed with her and her videos and everyone, the Crumbs and Oilies Bakery. Yeah, so today she came out with a recipe about a week ago for these madeleines, and I love them. I think they're so fun, and so let's just try to make them, right? So it's pretty easy, she said, but should we just get started? I think we should just get started, right? So the first thing that we have to do to make these madeleines, I also don't have the pan, so I'm gonna be doing it in a mini cupcake pan, and then they're gonna be really cute and small, and maybe we'll make some glaze later or something to put on top of them. I don't know, but you know what, I've never made these before, so, and they're French, so let's just go ahead and do it. So we're going to start with our sugar and our eggs, 2 eggs and 100 grams of granulated sugar or caster sugar. I'll put the recipe on the screen somewhere in the description, you know. So yeah, so I'm just going to mix these together until it's really nice and frothy. So I'm just going to, you know. Okay guys, so I think my eggs and sugar is at that stage. It took all the energy out of me to whip these up, so okay, so now they're just pale, like she said. Sally, love Sally. Anyway, so now you're going to add the flavoring, that type of stuff. So it's 1.5 teaspoons of honey along with some vanilla extract. And you know, I've never put honey in my baking before, so this is kind of new. Be one with the bees, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this in. Honey's annoying because it's so sticky, but
6.5 hours later.
There we go. Got in the honey and also the zest from about half of a lemon. Look at that. So now we're just going to kind of mix all of this flavoring in until it's well incorporated into the egg and sugar thing, you know? Let's go ahead and do that. And the next thing you're gonna see me do is actually add in the dry ingredients. So I have my flour, baking powder, and salt right here, and I'm gonna just go ahead and sift that in. And then I will see you guys right after I do that to add in the butter and talk about the pan stuff that's going on. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay guys, so I just added my flour, and it's kind of like this really thick, almost cake batter looking substance. But the next ingredient, and the last ingredient that we have to add, is our melted and cooled butter. So I just melted this down, which is why I'm just gonna wait for a few minutes until it cools. But in the meantime, let me talk about the pan and everything that's happening. So she mentioned that if you don't have a Madeleine pan, which I don't, unfortunately, you can always just use a cupcake pan. So I'm gonna use a mini cupcake pan so that it's still kind of I guess the quantity of a Madeleine, I don't know. So I'm just gonna fill them halfway up and just hope that that works. And then you also are going to need some extra butter to line these. I'm just gonna melt this down and just brush those up. And the thing about the oven is that if you watched my Cupcake Gemma New York City cookie video, you'll know that I struggled a little bit with the oven temperature because she has a fan assisted oven and I don't, and also her temperatures are in Celsius and I'm in Fahrenheit. So you know what, we're just gonna roll with it. So I looked up the conversions and stuff like that. So she said 190 degrees Celsius with the fan. So then that translated to around 210-ish degrees Fahrenheit. I don't want to go too hot by accident, so I'm just gonna set my oven at 210 degrees Celsius without a fan. So then that to Fahrenheit, I bumped it down a little because I don't want to like make it too hot. So that is around 400, 405, 410, like around that range, which is really hot, and I was kind of surprised. But so I'm just gonna bake them at 405 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll let you know how that works out for me. I don't know. And she said for 7 minutes, so I'm just gonna do it for 7 minutes. Maybe I need longer, maybe shorter, depending on the temperature, but let's just hope for the best. So basically what I'm gonna do is just add in this melted butter, grease my pans, throw them in the oven, and then we'll be back. So let's go. Okay guys, so here's the thing. Me being the absolute dummy that I am forgot that you're actually supposed to put this batter. Oh, I mixed in the butter, by the way, and you're supposed to do it in small amounts. So I did it in about 3 different additions, and I just kept mixing. And as you can see, it's just really nice and kind of like thick in a way. I don't know. It looks like hers, so we're good. But I forgot that you're supposed to put it in the fridge for at least 45 minutes before baking it. So I'm going to cling wrap the bowl nice and tightly and throw it into the fridge for 45 minutes. And then I'm basically just going to do everything that I just told you that I was going to do, like just brush the pan with some butter, and then throw these in the oven at 400, I think, what did I say? 405 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 or something like that. I'll tell you guys once it's baked, and for 7 minutes, and then I'll come back after it's baked and see what happens. In the meantime though, I'm gonna make this cinnamon glaze, and I'm gonna put the recipe in the description. It's super easy. You literally just mix all the ingredients together. So yeah, so check the description if you want the cinnamon glaze recipe, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back when I guess they're baked, and then later I'll make an iced coffee or something like that. And yeah, so I'll be back in soon. Okay, bye. Okay guys, so it's been a while since we last spoke, but a lot of things have happened. So basically, after I took the Madeleines out of the fridge, I had to kind of whip it up, stir it up a little, just so that it was loose enough to put into the mini cupcake liners. And this is how they turned out. I'll insert pictures, but they literally look like Madeleines. I mean, except for like the scallopy, you know, like the actual how they're supposed to look, but like still, I think they look so cute. And so basically the temperature was 405 degrees Fahrenheit. I think my total was around 10 minutes or so. I overbaked them a little, that's why they're a little bit browner on the sides than they normally would be, but I'm literally not a coffee person. I probably drink coffee like once in every like 4 months, I don't know. But yeah, I did anyway because I just thought it fit the vibe so well. So shall we do a taste test? I think it's time. Can you even see that? Probably not, but you know what? I have pictures, so it's fine. Don't even mess with me. Tastes exactly like a Madeleine. Make sure you don't overbake it. I think that's why mine are just like a little bit dry because I probably overbaked it a little, but with the glaze on top that I made, oh, I also made the glaze, forgot to say that. But with the glaze on top, literally so delicious. That was basically it, you guys. So my 3 major tips for today when you're making these Madeleines. First, check your oven temperatures. Make sure you get it right, whether you're fan assisted, not fan assisted. Tip number 2, do not overbake them. They might not seem completely done, like they might not be that golden, but just take them out. Lastly, what was I gonna say? Oh, the glaze, 100% recommend. That's not a Cupcake Jemma'S recipe, but I'll put it in the description. And you can also use the lemon glaze that Sally suggested in the video. But overall, my thoughts on this, you have to try this recipe. She even said you can leave the batter in the fridge overnight. But overall, this is a success. On a gloomy Saturday morning, we made this delicious meal. It's literally like 11:36 a.m. and I'm like having this So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. And if you want more of my iced coffee shenanigans, I have a reputation for making this bomb iced coffee. It's not this one, it's like a different one. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have the most amazing day, and don't forget to make these and also tag me on Instagram or whatever if you ever do make them. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have the best day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.